going on, all you Jayquaza fans? Welcome to another one of the Pokemon Battle Republic videos. This is going to be week number 4. We are going to be battling against my good friend Kevy Vaughan tonight and his Galaxy Greninjas. This is going to be a fun match. I am super excited to get in here and whoop his... Sorry. We'll do the best we can. But no, he ended up, you know, in the doubles match. I underestimated him. He beat me in our last match in doubles and 2-0'd me. Not having that. So tonight's best 2 out of 3. We are going to be going in with our singles teams. He's got some strong Pokemon. If we got a quick look at it, I know you can't hardly see that on the computer screen. His big threat is that Kartana up there. We're not going to be worried too much about that, though. I'm actually more afraid of, say, his... this one right here, which is a Alolan Ninetales. You can't hardly tell. But that's what I'm majorly threatened by, and I'm going to be kicking its butt. So that's going to be sweet. Hopefully. So anyway, he's going to be getting ready to get on here now. I'm going to go ahead and flip this camera around, get in place, and get ready to go. So, alright. What are our major plans for Kevin tonight? So, what I was planning on doing in this battle is basically not letting him ever set up on his Alolan Ninetales. I got a good chance of getting in there with my Gigalith and getting rid of him with either a Rock Z, even though he's probably carrying Focus Sash. Or setting up those nice Stealth Rocks, that'll be nice too. The Sandstorm will actually KO it if all goes according to plan. And yeah, so Sandstorm with the Rock Z should be able to KO his Alolan Ninetales, and then the rest of it should be smooth sailing from there, I hope. Kevin has quite the ability to surprise me, though. But what I'm expecting tonight, Kartana, Mega Sceptile, Alolan Ninetales, Crobat, Gengar, and maybe Ambipom, maybe Espeon. He knows I like to throw poison around, so I can see him bringing in his Espeon just because of that. So we'll see what he ends up doing here. But Zebstrika is another one of his really good Pokemon, and I can see him shifting that in too. So he did bring the Zebstrika. No Gengar, no Espeon, and no Ambipom. So he brings the Cobalion. And the rest of it, yeah, I got that Kartana, Mega Sceptile, Crobat. You got the Alolan Ninetales. And thank you, Steve. Good luck from Steve. I appreciate it. And I'm going to assume that he's going to start off with that Ninetales. And I think Gigalith has a safe enter into this battle, with the exception of that Sceptile and that Cobalion. But not feeling too threatened by those. And the good news is Arcanine can take all of these Pokemon out with little to no struggle. So Arcanine is going to end up being a great asset in this battle. Alright, so here we go. Round 1 of the 2 out of 3. And if you guys are watching this video and can let me know if the music is sounding good, or if it's too loud, I've got a little side speaker set up beside my camera, so it might sound a little weird. Okay, so here we go. This is exactly what I had anticipated. Okay, thanks Josiah for letting me know. So he brought in that Alolan Ninetales and on my Gigalith. Now, he could always try to change out right here, but I'm hoping that he stays in and I can go for that Continental Crush. Now, if he's smart enough to switch out, then so be it. And he goes for the Aurora Veil, not knowing that my Sandstorm is up. Big, huge misplay right there. Not seeing my Sandstorm, and now he is going to pay the price on this one. This is going to devastate his Ninetales. I love this Gigalith. Woo! Boom! There he goes, and it's not focus sashed. That was brutal. Oh, man. Gigalith showing that he is no pushover. Alright, here comes Kartana, and Kartana is easily going to be able to take out Gigalith. Well, he might not, actually, because Gigalith has such a high defense. So I'm just going to try to throw a Stealth Rock and just see what happens here. And see if it's enough. And I hold on by the skin of my teeth. I love it. And there goes the Stealth Rocks. Gigalith, you are awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright. And as for Gigalith, we're going to end up letting him go. I don't think there's any reason to switch out on this. Well, that Sacred Sword wouldn't do a whole lot to Altaria, but it's not worth it. I'm just going to let Gigalith go. So, sorry, buddy. Sacrifice well made? I hope so. So he's going to get that Beast Boost. And see if Arcanine can take charge here. He doesn't have any really good switches on his Arcanine, on my Arcanine either. So Flare Blitz will one-shot his Kartana. Let's see if he stays in or if he tries to make a switch here. Ideally, I would think that he's going to probably try to make a switch, but I don't think any of his Pokemon can take my Flare Blitz very well. And with the Intimidate, that's nice too, because it ended up lowering his attack back down to its standard base. And yeah, if he does pull a switch, I have my Stealth Rocks out. I'm feeling pretty comfortable right now. He's definitely thinking this one through. And luckily, he can't switch into his Sceptile right now, because it will one-shot it. He knows that he can't get that out there. If he goes Crobat, it'll take a lot of damage from this, and then I can Wild Charge. So he is withdrawing. And who does he send? He goes for the Crobat, as expected there. But this still is, and them Stealth Rocks doing a lot of damage. This Flare Blitz is still going to do a lot, though. Oh, that is awesome! There it goes. Awesome damage right there. Arcanine taking charge right now, guys. And anything switching in is going to have to take that damage from the Stealth Rocks. He is not in a good spot. All right, Kevin, what's your next move, man? And Crobat was a dangerous Pokemon, and I'm glad it's out of the way. Those poison attacks make it a little more dangerous for my Tapu Koko. But now I can use Tapu Koko a little bit more comfortably. See, alright, so Zebstrika. And Zebstrika is Life Orb typically. And he's obviously not going to go with Overheat. So he's more than likely going to try to go into the electric attack. So I'm going to go into Croc-Poo, my Crocodile. Anticipating the electric attack here, hopefully. So he goes for the Thunderbolt, and that is good. And Croc-Poo is a Scarfed. So he's going to go into this Earthquake, and that's going to be probably a KO right there. Boom! Awesome! And we get a Moxie raise. We are setting up right now. Scarfed Crocodile is going to be going through with these earthquakes, and without his Crobat, he can't do any of those. He can't do any of those all-important avoids on this earthquake. So, all right, we're just going to be throwing out them earthquakes. He might have a Scarf on his Caboleon. Is it enough? Boom! That's 2! That's another Moxie raise right there. Croc Poo! Sceptile would probably be his safest switch, honestly, because these earthquakes aren't going to do near as much. Yeah, not very effective on those earthquakes. And he's got them grass attacks. He's going to be doing a lot of damage if he goes into a grass attack here. So, I'm just going to switch back. Let's see. Altaria would suck up that grass damage really well. And sorry about the messages there, guys. The little ding noise. I've got people trying to message in. Alright, so I'm assuming he's going to go for a Leaf Storm here. And Altaria will take this really nicely. Alright, so he's going for the Leaf Storm. That was really nice. And he's losing his special attack there. Okay, so now we're going to get to go Mega and go for the super effective Hyper Voice. And he goes, Dragon Pulse does not affect the fairy typing on my newly evolved. And there we go. One Hyper Voice KOs Sceptile. Looking good here. Looking real good here. Been KOing most of his team here with one shots. This is awesome stuff. And I feel like it is very safe to assume that we are going to be able to walk through the rest of this battle pretty easily. Now, he could go for his Steel-type move, but hopefully it does not KO. Hopefully this is not enough to KO. Oh, it is enough to KO. Okay, that's fine. I was trying to get that Flamethrower off, but we know that we can't take the attack now from him. And we're going to go ahead and send back in Arcanine, being that this is his last Pokemon. The Intimidate is going to lower his stats. Now, I'm going to actually go for a switch out. I know that sounds kind of stupid of me. But I'm going to switch out so I can get that Intimidate off on him one more time. I don't want to do anything, like, careless. I want to get his stats low enough to where I know Arcanine can get in there. Oh, that was good. Oh, and of course he gets a KO. All right, never mind. I just need to go for it. I'm not thinking right now. Yeah, because if he gets another KO on another Pokemon, then I'm in trouble. All right, so we wasted Tapu Koko there, but we also know that he can now one-shot Tapu Koko. So going for that Smart Strike, that shouldn't even be that should be not very effective. That's still a ton of damage though. And the Flare Blitz to end it. Wow. Okay, well that was a lot of damage still. And holds on to the recoil. Alright, there's game one, guys. Woo! Alright, I like the way that played out. I keep forgetting about Beast Boost. Croc Poo definitely put in some good work there, though. I'm really glad that I decided to go with that. I created that Crocodile last minute and decided that I wanted to have a Scarfed Crocodile with max speed and attack. Gigalith did awesome on that first play, but I'm not going to get away with that again. I know that he's going to anticipate that. So he can't lead. Unfortunately, cannot lead this time, I don't think, with the Gigalith. So I might end up trying to lead with, like, Gyarados, because Gyarados can do pretty well against most of his team. Arcanine can do excellent against pretty much his entire team. But yeah, I want to just go ahead and try to set up Gyarados, Brother Rick, and see if it works out. If he goes Zebstrika on the first throw, then that would be his best, probably his only way to stop my Gyarados from doing what it needs to do. Because I would need at least one speed boost, probably. I don't know what the speed stat on a Zebstrika is, but I think it's probably more than my Gyarados. But I wouldn't think that he would pull Zebstrika thinking I would... Okay, so he goes Kaboleon. And I am really good resistance against Kaboleon. So I'm feeling pretty comfortable on that one. I'm going to go for a Dragon Dance. Go ahead and set up, because I think he's probably going to try to switch into Zebstrika. Alright, so he goes Substitute. And that's fine, because now my speed and attack power should be plenty. And I should easily be able to get an Earthquake off to break that. I think he could probably pull a Swords Dance here. But these Earthquakes are going to be able to break the Substitute no problem. And again, I don't think he has any moves that can kill Gyarados. So what's he going to... So he is going for the Swords Dance Substitute. But I am faster. And if I get a connection with this Earthquake, it is going to KO Kaboleon. So he's going to stay in and try to get through this. But I don't think this is going to do it. Boom! Kaboleon down, and I am getting a Moxie Raise. This is going to be a rough start for him right now. Gyarados is now taking charge. He's probably going to pull Zebstrika here. But I'm still assuming I'm faster than Zebstrika right now. I have to assume that I'm faster. I'm going for the Earthquake. And I am faster than Zebstrika after the one speed raise. That is not good for Kevin. This might be a clean sweep right here, guys. This Gyarados has good coverage on almost his entire team. Oh, man. And if he goes Mega here, this could be his worst mistake. Because I have the Ice Fang that'll do 4 times super effective on him. So let's see if he stays base form or if he goes Mega. This is going to be pretty nasty right here, I think. I think he's not going to... I don't think he's going to be smart enough to hold it in base form. Honestly, I don't know what he's going to do at this point. I've got the coverage moves against most of his team. So he is going Mega. This is going to be pretty nasty right here, guys. I think his Sceptile is about to get one-shotted. And Ice Fang away. This is going to do it. Boom! Sceptile goes down. That is another Moxie Raise. Can Gyarados get the entire team sweep? Can he pull it off? Here comes Ninetales. And there isn't going to be much that Ninetales can do. Especially after this many attack raises. And we know that he isn't Focus Sashed from our first game. So this Stab Waterfall might be good enough here. And yes, that is another KO. Gyarados walking through it. Oh, and the connection error. We're not going to get to see it happen. Oh, man. Wait, is it good? Usually the connection error... Okay. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what happened there, but that was either a forfeit or the game ended up going and canceling, but I think that was not a forfeit. It could have been a rage quit, actually, Josiah. There's not much that he's going to be able to do against that Gyarados right there. We'll wait and see if he messages me here, but yeah, that was pretty brutal. I think Gyarados was going to pretty positively sweep the rest of his team there. The only two he had left after the Ninetales were his Crobat, which I had that Ice Fang, and his other Pokemon would have been the Kartana. But Kartana coming in that late into the game, I had probably 5 attack raises at that point. I think even a Stab Waterfall might have been able to do it. So I don't think there's much he could have done. I think that was it. That was pretty much the game right there. So I'll just call that a clean sweep on Gyarados' part. That was awesome. So there we go. We 2-0'd the Galaxy Greninjas in an awesome 2-game match. I loved it. Proving that some of my Pokemon choices were perfect for this game. And Kevin did the best he could with what he had. So good prep on my part and good battling on his part. Awesome stuff. Thanks for coming in and watching, guys. I really appreciate it. And we're going to go ahead and see you next time.